Hi, my name's Jamie Schmatzer. I'm an instructor for the Old World Alliance. Today I'd like to talk about the difference between an infusion and a decoction. This tea bag by Traditional Medicinals, a company founded by Rosemary Gladstar. In fact, throat coat was one of her recipes. She's not one of the co-owners of the company anymore, but they still use her recipe. It says, to enjoy, pour 8 ounces freshly boiled water over 1 tea bag. Cover cup and steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Squeeze tea bag, enjoy. So this is an infusion. You're taking boiling water, you're putting in a tea bag, you're covering it up for 10 to 15 minutes. That is what I would consider an infusion. Now, let's say we were to take some harder roots like licorice or some berries like elderberry or hawthorn or even a bark. We would need to keep it over the heat for a longer period of time. So unlike with this tea bag where you take the boiling water, pour it on top, let it steep for 10 or 15 minutes, making it an infusion, we're going to keep it on the heat for 10 or 15 minutes and let it simmer the whole time. That puts it into decoction territory. Now, 10 or 15 minutes, it's not really going to reduce the volume of the liquid very much, so I would consider that to be a weak decoction. However, if we were to let that go for, let's say, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, where the volume is reducing, let's say it even reduced by half, that to me would be a strong decoction and would be what I would generally find that would be what I generally consider good for making a syrup, where you let that decoct and reduce about half, strain out all of the herbs, measure how much liquid you have, and then add an equal amount of honey. You shake that up and you've got a syrup. So hopefully you now know the difference between an infusion and a decoction, and you know the difference between a weak decoction and a strong decoction, and how to make a syrup. See you next time.